Welcome to Health Outreach-Liberia. My name is Chu T. Gray. Today, I will be presenting on hypertension, or we call it high blood pressure. Firstly, what is hypertension or what is high blood pressure? Hypertension or high blood pressure is a chronic medical condition in which the pressure of the blood or the blood pressure in the arteries or on the heart or on the arteries is elevated or is high. Now, what are arteries? Because we mentioned arteries. Arteries are blood vessels that carries or that take blood, oxygenated blood from the heart to parts of the body where it is mostly needed. Now, so how do we measure our blood? We measure our blood by using the cuff. If you go to the hospital, let's just use the common name. We use the cuff for everybody's understanding. If you go to the hospital, they will always put a black thing on your hand. That thing they put in your hand, using it to check your blood pressure. Now, in that process, there are two things that the doctor or the nurses or the health worker are searching for. Now, these two things are your systolic pressure and your diastolic pressure. Now, the systolic pressure is when the heart is pumping the blood. When the heart is pumping the blood, the rate at which or the pressure or the force at which the heart pumps the blood is the systolic pressure. And the diastolic pressure is the process or the means in which the heart rests before it pumps. It rests before it pumps. So that's the diastolic pressure. Now, whenever you go to the hospital or you are opportune to see a medical report or on blood pressure, you will see one number up, you will see one number on in a fraction form. The number that can be up, we call it the systolic. And the one that can be under the one that up, we call it the diastolic. Now, but in the hospital or in medical, we mostly look at the diastolic pressure. Down. So, what's the normal blood pressure of a person? Or how do we know whether our blood is high or how do we know that our blood is normal? Now, whenever you lay out on your medical text or you lay out on somebody's medical test about blood pressure, blood checkup. Now, when you look on a medical paper, you will see the number that can be up. When the number that can be up is from 90 to 140 within that range, 90 millimeter of mercury to 140 millimeter of mercury, the person has a normal blood or you have a normal blood. Now, the diastolic, when the diastolic is from 60 to 90, I mean when I can be on and within that range, your blood pressure is normal. But if your blood pressure, your systolic blood pressure is above 140, the one that can be up, and your diastolic blood pressure is 90 above, it means that either you are pre-diabetics or you are diabetics. So with that, that is a high blood pressure. It means that your blood pressure is high. Now, so what are the causes of high blood pressure? There are two causes of high blood pressure. One, we have the primary or the essential cause. This one is very axiomatic, which means that it doesn't show sign. It's axiomatic. It doesn't show sign of anything. So it will happen year in year or year in year or you will not know because it doesn't show sign. So the primary or essential cause of high blood pressure doesn't show sign. So that is axiomatic. Now, the other one we call the secondary hypertension or the secondary high blood pressure. This one comes in twofold or sometimes it comes in threefold. Now, this has to do with some medication. The medication we take. or some underlying medical conditions in our body. Like for example, people that have kidney problem, people that have adrenal problem, people that have thyroid problem. All these lead to high blood pressure. Now, for the medication, let's say for example, some people they buy over the counter drugs. Over the counter drugs don't have prescription. You just give they say two or two, two or two, one or one. You just go you take medicine. No, it will affect your liver and definitely it's going to affect your heart. Then another thing is most of our sisters are taking birth control pills. Birth control pills is another secondary cause of secondary hypertension. Stop. Another thing is alcohol, liquor. Those that can drink liquor in our in Liberian said those that can drink liquor. Stop. Stop smoking. Stop taking illegal drugs. You are affecting your heart. You are giving yourself hypertension or high blood pressure. Now, so after looking at the the the, the, the secondary, we'll look at the risk factor. Risk factor are things that increase the chances of you getting another virus or another sickness or another something. So, what are the risk factors of high blood pressure? Number one, we have age. Our age or our ages, it plays a major role in our health. Race. Our races also play a role in our health. We have genetics. Our genetics play a role in our health. For example, if you have a family history of high blood pressure, it could be transferred to you. So another risk factor is genetics or gene. Another risk factor is obesity. You now get fat, your body fat, all your veins, all your arteries, they are all blocked. There's no way for the blood to be pumped, or there's no way for the blood to go freely. It causes problem. So what are the effects of hypertension? Some of the effects of hypertension is one, let's look at the eye. It causes eye problem. It gives you cataract. You get eye problem. Two, hypertension, the effect of hypertension. Or you faint. It creates fainting. Sometimes you faint because the body needs blood to function, and then the body is not receiving that kind of blood. So certain part of your body that responds for you to move freely will not be able to work properly. So sometimes you will faint. Sometimes you get nausea. Sometimes you will vomit. Sometimes you will sit down whenever you bend your head down, or you just sit down and you see blood come on your nose. These are all effects of hypertension. So how hypertension can be prevented? Hypertension can be prevented by us exercising regularly. We have to exercise regularly because this brings down the fats from our body. This brings down sicknesses, this brings down gases, this brings down toxins from our body. Another thing we have to do is we have to monitor our diets, know what to eat. For example, eat cucumber. Cucumber contains potassium. Potassium helps to lower our blood pressure. You can eat okra. And another thing you need to eat whenever you are facing that kind of problem, learn to eat citrus food. Eat oranges, eat lemon, eat lime. It helps you to lower your blood pressure. You can even drink coconut water. It also helps you to lower your blood pressure. So you should observe your diet, and you should stop smoking, stop drinking, stop doing unhealthy things. These lead to hypertension. So these are ways to prevent hypertension. So how can hypertension be treated? Hypertension can be treated medically. Now you can use the ACE inhibitors. The ACE inhibitors can help to seduce. It can help you in regulating your blood pressure. It can help you in that process. Or you can use the beta blood antihypertensive or drugs. This also can help you. So please, high blood pressure is bad. High blood pressure is dangerous to our health. So to get rid of high blood pressure, we have to follow the 3 pillars of health. We have to eat healthy diets. We have to exercise regularly. And we have to sleep. Learn how to find means to sleep. Take a rest. Resting also helps because depression can lead to hypertension. Ladies and gentlemen, this message is from Health Outreach. Thank you.